So again, just thanking all the sponsors and you guys for being here, sticking around for the 8, 10, 12 minutes or hours or seconds, depending on on the time that we had. But really, thank you all for being here. Um, for those who weren't here in the morning, I just want to do a quick recap of some fun facts about SVRHM. It was a first iteration, even though it's a second edition, where we had invited talks for orals. Robert Gatos, Aviv Netanyahu, Salman Khan, and Melanie Sklar gave invited talks and presentations that will be recorded and up online. Another fun fact for those who weren't here in the morning, there's pretty much no virtual difference in terms of gender at this point for the highest scoring papers, and two of the invited talks or orals purely just on the rating were by two women who were first authors from different institutions. So this is very exciting and great. Another fun fact, there were two authors with first single author papers, actually, once again from different parts of the world as well, Germany and India. They had their post sessions earlier, and I'm sure that if you reach out to them, they're more than happy to talk to you about their work. There was one paper by an undergraduate, a student who does not have a bachelor's degree yet, a student of yours truly and Tommaso Poggio here at MIT. Again, feel free to reach out to him if you have any questions. There were other two papers with undergraduates. So again, still students who don't have a bachelor's yet, but are in the process of doing it. From also the previous mentioned paper by the Universidad of Buenos Aires, this is Sebastián Bujía, and two other students from Turkey, again from over the world, Muhammed Samil Atisoglu and Shagatai Yigit. Two accepted papers with a master's students as first author. Interestingly, again, a single author paper, Shashikant Gupta and Johannes Singer. Other things that we talked about earlier in terms of again, for those who missed it, I talked about it earlier, but just doing a quick recap, papers that were submitted and published in SVRHM last year, where they ended up today. This paper was nominated a Best Paper Award, had an honorable mention, and ended up being published at Neural Computation. So I encourage all of you to see it. If you log into the website, there's a paper on color and spatial opponency by Ethan Harris, Daniela Mihai, and Jonathan Hare. The very famous follow-up paper on the Gator paper on texture bias, but this one that's created a buzz in NeurIPS this year, Origin and Prevalence of Texture Bias. Actually, its preceding paper won the Best Poster Award last year at SVRHM, for those who were there. This was work by Catherine Herman, at the time only with Simon Kornblith, and Ting Chen later is in this in the NeurIPS edition in this main conference for this paper. And I believe that is that. There's a couple more slides, but I just kind of want to cut to the chase, give away the awards before we wrap up the session. After internal discussions with all the organizers, the Facebook Reality Labs Breakthrough in Biologically Inspired Models Best Paper Award goes to, drum roll, this is the group at MIT with first author Aviv Netanyahu, Tianmin Shu, Boris Katz, Andrei Barbu, and Josh Tannenbaum. For across the three reviewers, they all gave this paper a 9. It was very new. Aviv gave a talk earlier today, and for those who missed it, the talk is online. So I encourage you all to look at it. Again, the paper and the scores are available on Open Review, so you're all welcome to look at that. We'll coordinate as well. Feel free, Aviv or anyone else who's here and very excited about the award, to just contact any of the organizers about this. And the NVIDIA Diversity in AI Best Paper Award actually happened to be the second highest scoring paper with score 789, also available on Open Review, is by Melanie Sklar, Gaston Bujía, Sebastián Vita, Guillermo Solevey, and Juan Kamienkowski from Buenos Aires, Argentina, from different institutions, Laboratorio de Ingeniería Artificial Aplicada, Universidad de Buenos Aires, and Instituto del Cálculo. And so congratulations to you guys as well. Again, I don't know how many of the speakers before are here, but we give someone an Oscar or the award, and that's great. Oh, Sociedad Argentina has raised hand.
Is Juan also available? I am Melanie, actually, but I'm logged from the Society of Neuroscience Zoom. But thank you so much. We are so happy for the award. I don't know if anyone else is, any other author is around, but we are very happy. Yeah, thank you so much.
Cool. Great. Yeah, thank you guys for submitting as well, because it's also hard to get people sometimes interested. So thank you guys. And or I see Andrei Barbu. Maybe you want to, who's an author. maybe you can.
Hi, folks. Yeah, thank you so much. That's really amazing. You definitely, if you're interested, check out the data set in the simulator. I think this is just the first step in getting social interactions and physics and vision all together in one package. That's really going to be necessary for any kind of robots that we have that interact with us. So thanks a lot. We're very honored.
Cool. Great. I think, yeah, you guys can hear me. So yeah, thank you everybody, really. And on that note, I'd like to thank all the speakers who are still here, who were here in this third session, all the sessions, all the attendees, really. So I just kind of give them a big round of applause. And also, well, from the organizing committee to all of you for being here and making this workshop a success in a way. And this is the second time we're doing it. We hope that there's a third time. And again, in informal conversations with many friends and colleagues, we've always just been saying that, one day we're kind of dreaming of this to be like maybe its own NeurIPS or ICLR maybe one day, and that would be amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know, Ratan, if you have any other words as well.
Just thanks to everyone who have stayed on with us till now. I think it's quite late in many parts of the world. And if you have any feedback, please do let us know. And yeah, thanks again, everyone.
Cool. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Good night, and thank you. Till next year.
Yep.
Bye.
Until next year.